Have Doggo Will Travel, a brilliant verse short story by Barry Wilmot. Planet Carolus, 4007 AD. Recruiting Sergeant Jace Bronner glared at the teenage boy, who had rather nervously asked a rather stupid question. Okay, the quickest way to satisfy your service requirement is volunteer to serve as K9 Trooper. A what? The boy who rather sheepishly introduced himself as John had replied. A dog handler, Bronner explained. Sure, you gotta break a few skulls with your Gen Armors, but pretty easy gig, and you only serve 6 years instead of the normal 20. What's the catch? John asked. The service dogs are required after 5 years, so typically the trooper is mustered out at the same time, Bronner added. So what happens to the dog? John blurted out, not completely following the sergeant. It goes home with the soldier. That's why the guard only drafts K9 troopers from a planet where dog ownership is common, Brand said. Jan seemed a little redneckish, but that was usually a good thing for a soldier. So I get out early, and I get a cool, awesome dog, John answered, summing up what he had learned so far. Bronner decided to start on the bad news. 1 year of training, then 5 years of service, but you'll be getting armed private the entire time. Hell, you won't even make PFC unless you do something stupidly heroic. So no real pension or muster out bonus. Yeah, I can live with that, John said. Curlance had a decent enough economy that a recruiting soldier would have no trouble getting the job. More than you can say for a lot of other places. You'll have to score really damn well on the test. Every goldbricker, coward, and barracks lawyer tries for K9 duty. And the guard really doesn't need that many dog boys, Bronner said firmly. So if I make the cut, that'll be accomplished by itself, John pondered. That's not quite what I meant, recruited glowed. John wasn't a serious prospect, but it was important for Bronner to represent the military as best he could. I get out early, I get a companion dog, and I'll be part of a select group, John summed up. Select group is one way to put it, Bronner said, remembering his own service. One thing, however, is that if your partner gets killed in the middle of your tour, you usually get sent back to training with a new dog. It's the dog that gets retired early, not the trooper. So take care of the doggo, John said, catching the key point quickly. Right, that's the deal. You take care of the dog take care of you. Before, during, and after the war, Bronner said cheerfully. And God help you if another K9 vet finds out you didn't take care of your partner afterwards. The sergeant said very sternly. John meant his eyes briefly to show that he understood. Okay, so it's the fastest honorable way to complete my service, Jan stated. Second fastest would be to volunteer to serve in the colonial police. That's 10 years and decent promotion opportunities if you re-up, Bronner said. A lot of recruiters wouldn't have brought that point up since the colonial police weren't part of the military. Bronner had always been too honest for his own good. John nodded, taking a clear mental note. There was one more thing Bronner felt he should bring up. The dishonorable option would be to intentionally fail your training, say around the 6-month mark. Hell no, sir, John interrupted. I don't want to die in some rich man's war. But I'm going to do something, damn well going to do my best. I ain't intentionally failing nothing. It took every ouch of Sergeant Bronner's lifetime of discipline not to laugh at that. Good. Man to man, that's exactly what I want to hear. John blushed and looked like he was on the verge of tears. Go home, kid. The draft quota on this planet is so small that there's almost no chance of your number coming up, Bronner said defeatedly. Just wanted a plan in case it did, sir, John said weakly. Got a lot to think about. I guess I'll go now. Just remember, kid, there's nothing stopping you from volunteering, the old sergeant said calmly. A lot to think about, John grunted before slipping out the door. Go home, think about it. And work on your English. It never hurts if you're thinking about going off-world, Bronner yelled at the door in reply. John turned around and waved to thank the sergeant for continuing on his way. I mean, fuck, I volunteered, John said to himself. And he was a damn good dog.